My name is Kaylee and I'm here with the marketing team from ISB, and we're going to interview a few of our students and Mr. Kelly, who has been delivering the EE, and he's going to tell us all about that. So Mr. Kelly, can you tell us what EE is?
Absolutely. The EE stands for Extended Essay. It's a core component of the IB diploma program. It's in essence best summed up as a 4,000-word research paper. And each student gets a supervisor, but it's a very independent project that normally takes around a year to complete.
Wow, a whole year.
Yeah, that's right. But it's not just writing, it's all the preparation and reading that goes around it.
Great, so we're here with Eylul, Anatta and Jonathan, and they're going to talk us through what their research topic was and why they picked that. So Anatta, can you tell us about your research topic?
I chose to write a literature EE, firstly because English and textual analysis has just always been a subject I've gravitated towards naturally, and secondly because I actually already had a text in mind from my childhood. It's a trilogy that I read when I was younger, and I knew I would be excited to return to from a more mature perspective.
And Jonathan, how about you? What was your topic and what do you think you learned through this process?
My extended essay was in history. I'd always been enthralled by this subject, and I wanted to explore topics that I hadn't had the chance to otherwise in class or through books. I decided to evaluate the unification of Germany in 1871 because I had a large gap in my 19th century knowledge, and it's one of its most profound events. I wanted to investigate it, to understand why it happened, and look at its implications for the modern day. I think doing this EE will really help me in university as I go in to study history there.
Great. And Eylul, how about you? What was your topic and what did you learn through this process?
I took an interdisciplinary approach while writing my EE. I actually wrote a world studies EE where I combined the subjects economics and geography to investigate the extent to which the Turkish Red Crescent's efforts and aims, how effective they are in integrating the Syrian refugee population to a local Turkish community. And I chose this topic to investigate a global issue through a local lens, which was migration. And it was a really, really memorable experience as I got to interview the local mayor, the Syrian refugees that lived in the Turkish neighborhoods in my city. And it was a really eye-opening experience as a local Turkish researcher.
It was a really, really great experience.
So Mr. Kelly, on that, how do you think sort of the ISB values and attributes tie in as a whole through this research project, through all the students and all the projects that you work through or look through and assist students with?
Yeah, I've been thinking long and hard about this, and I imagine that we've got so many students that all of those attributes are covered in some way or another. But the ones that stand out for me are self-management skills, as Jonathan mentioned. Students have to manage a lot of different working projects, and this EE happens mostly outside of normal class time. And so navigating their way through a busy life is a big part of the extended essay. Students also have to be adaptable because, as you heard, there are many bumps in the road, and that happens across all research projects. But for our students, it might be the first time they're dealing with that. So the flexibility and adaptability is something that they learn firsthand. I've been incredibly impressed with this class of 2020 in how they've really come together. And even though they've got many different projects going on, there's a sense of unity and there's a great achievement, a sense of commitment when we gave them the celebration of the EE at the end of the process. And so it's been wonderful working with them all.
And did you all enjoy this process and doing this course?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, a learning curve, of course, but the final product was very satisfying.
Which is actually kind of interesting because there's like a whole stigma about the EE when you start off IB as a junior, where you think it's like a really scary research project, 4,000 words, like wow, so much. But when you actually get into it, if you choose something that you're interested in, it's an amazing learning opportunity.
I think I like to compare it to a puzzle where you have a bunch of sources as puzzle pieces and you have to kind of combine them to find the outcome of your question.
Wow. Well, that sounds great. Sounds like something I'd like to do.
And now we would like to give some tips and advice to the rising juniors about their EE. It's okay to feel uncertain throughout the process and that you might not know what you're going to do, but that's okay, and it's okay to feel that way.
My advice is to pick a subject and a topic area that you're really passionate about so that you can go through the EE having a good time and be proud of your final project.
And I would say that 4,000 words is a lot less than it seems when you're just starting out. So believe in yourself and your ideas, and I'm certain you'll have enough to write about.
I'd like to end by emphasizing the importance of communication. Although it's an independent project, you've got a team of people around to help you. So make the most of that and keep in contact with us regularly.
Well, that just sounds like a fantastic course, and thank you so much for all of your time and just telling us a little bit about what EE is and your research topics.